we had me and my girlfriend every Valentine's Day. We just really like to kind of do this one thing, which is just hold on just a second. Sorry. Connecting. Huh. Sorry, I'm looking at my chat. My chat's doing something weird. I hope that's okay. Let me go ahead and put it on my computer and make sure everything's okay. I think everything's okay. Is anybody there? Hey, Bacon Boy's here. What's up, dude? Yeah. Gumbo gang. Cool. Alright, so I'm seeing your chat. Okay, so that's good. Cool. Yeah, so, tonight, thank you for joining me, of course. It looks like my little ticker is still not showing who is here, so I might not be able to know exactly how many people are in watching me, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to know that. What does that do? Why do I feel like I need to know? For my ego? Is that why I want to do that? You know, just because I like to see the number? Yes, that's why I like it, okay? And I am not ashamed of that, all right? All right, cool. Thanks, man. Hey, Bacon Boy, if you stay around, can you be my ticker? Let me know. Oh, 4, what's up, dude? Yeah, you're doing your job well. All right, what's up, everybody? Okay, all right, now back down to 0. This might be a harder job for you than you think. Okay, it's messed up. All right, well, either way, I can see some of you. Allie girl, what's up? So, tonight, we're back together again. I skipped last week. I told you I was going to do that. Every Valentine's Day, me and my girlfriend just kind of like to do, we've kind of done the same thing, I think, for numerous Valentine's Days at this point. But what we like to do, because we try our best not to eat a lot of red meat, you know, trying to keep the old ticker ticking, and also it's better for the environment and all that stuff too, but we try not to eat a whole lot of red meat. We used to be people where I used to make steaks for us, like, all the time, like second year in our relationship, because I would do this thing where I would just get a chuck roast, and I would cut it into steaks. And yeah, it's tough, but it still tastes like steak, and it was really good. And we'd have steak like all the time, but we stopped that. So now what we do is on Valentine's Days, and sometimes on other special occasions, I will go, no chuck roast, I will get a nice steak, usually a New York strip or a ribeye, and I will cook up steak for us, and we will just indulge our red meat cravings with beautiful, wonderful steak. So yeah, that's what we were doing, and I've already done steak on the stream before, and also it's Valentine's Day, and I kind of just didn't want to have to worry about doing a stream. So that's what we did last week. It was amazing. Watched some movies, ate some edibles, ate some steak, some french fries. We had some asparagus rocking. I also cooked, just for like an appetizer, I cooked us a lamb steak, which if you've never had that before, it's basically just a steak cut out of a lamb, like leg of lamb roast. So good, because I mean, lamb is just succulent anytime, but if you can get it where it's like a steak and it's boneless and you can just eat it like just pieces, it's really nice. So anyways, that was our Valentine's Day. It was nice. I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day too, whether it's with a loved one, a friend, or by yourself. I hope it was good, a good time. But tonight, it is not Valentine's Day. It is us hanging out again. We're back on schedule. And tonight, as you can see in the title there, I'm cooking something, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, another really good date or Valentine's Day dish. Totally a great option for that, because it's not really that hard to do, but it also kind of impresses people, to be honest, especially if you're doing like kind of one of your first dates. This is a good one to do, because I feel like anytime anybody makes pesto, which, by the way, everybody, we're making pesto tonight. We're not getting that jarred shit. If you make pesto, that is very impressive, even though it's not that hard. It really impresses people, though. So, we're going to make some pesto tonight, and we're going to mix that all together into a dish that is going to be chicken pesto pasta. It is delicious. It's pesto has that nice bright basil flavor, but it's also going to be mixed with fettuccine noodles, and some whole cream, and then we're gonna put some chicken in there. We're gonna mix it all together. It's just gonna be it's a perfect, really, in a way, it's kind of like a one skillet dish. And you know, not hard to make, definitely. Maybe a little bit expensive. That's the only thing about this. Unfortunately, unfortunately, pine nuts are pretty expensive. So that's the only thing. But either way, that's what we're gonna do tonight. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun. And I forgot to tell you, one of the reasons I even thought about doing this is because, let's see if I can get this thing. Because my wonderful girlfriend, she got me a food processor, baby. Look at that shit. That's brand new. Black & Decker. I've been wanting my own food processor for quite a while. I had this on my wish list, and she surprised me with this gift for Valentine's Day. I love you, Emily. Thank you very much for giving me this. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this bad boy in coming episodes. So I wanted to highlight this new appliance that I have by making pesto. And you can make pesto in a blender, but the best way to make pesto, hummus, any kind of like bean dip or anything like that, food processor is the way to go. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, very shiny, very new. And also, this could become really crucial in upcoming episodes too. Not just by making little dips and sauces and things like what I'm saying, but it also just chops vegetables. Right? That's one of the easiest things to use it for. So maybe there's going to be less chop zoning and more just food processing. We'll see. Sometimes I need the chop zone because it's time filler and it's something for you to see, because I still don't have a great setup here. You know how it works on Lightning Hot. But we'll see. Maybe I'll start using this. You can also like shred with it and slice with it. Maybe I can make like scallop potatoes or something one day. Yeah, it's going to be fun though. So we're going to use this tonight to make some pesto. But before we do that, people, we are going to cook some chicken. Now, chicken pesto pasta, so what you need to do this is you need to cook the chicken first. The chicken kind of goes in towards the end, and just you incorporate it in the flavors a little bit. So we need to cook the chicken first. We're just going to skillet it, just kind of like a light fry. And I only have one chicken breast because just the other day, lo and behold, lo and behold doesn't work there, but by coincidence, the other day, me and Emily, I made some just skilleted chicken just for us to have. So this is also a really great way to reuse leftover chicken if you want to do that. This is just I just fried it in some olive oil, simply seasoned, kinda, just like some paprika, garlic powder, SPG, salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, a couple other things, but really, really tasty way to eat boneless, skinless chicken if you're ever wanting to do that. Because you can bake it, and that can work sometimes, and that's the healthiest method. But if you just put a little bit of olive oil in a skillet and just fry these babies up like 3 minutes on each side, it's a really tasty treat. It kind of gives you the experience a little bit of eating fried chicken, but with not near as many calories. So, healthy way to do that. So we're going to utilize some of this, but this wasn't quite enough, so I just bought a single chicken breast to add to it. And this way you can also watch me do what I just told you to do. So I'm going to go ahead and skillet fry up this chicken breast. And in the meantime, I'll probably boil some noodles, and we'll get this baby going. So I've talked enough. Let's go ahead and do this. Gonna bring you over here. Let's put you down here in the chop zone for now. Well, yeah, sure. Okay, so no cutting board. We need a cutting board. Am I gonna need the big boy? I might not need the big boy. Let me think. Because I think this is the only thing I really need to chop. Yeah. Okay, so. Go ahead and plop this baby out right here. Okay, so one way you can do this, is you could take this breast like it is and just kind of like pound it if you wanted to, if you have like a mallet or just anything that you can pound anything with. A bottle of wine works sometimes, or a rolling pin. You could do that if you want to and even it out. But what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to cut this bad boy through the middle, and we're going to make two halves of a chicken breast. It's going to cook quicker that way, and I think it's going to just be a better bite. But if you didn't want to slice it like what I just said, I would definitely suggest putting a little bit of oil on it. Any oil. A little bit of oil on it. Put it in either a gallon bag or put a piece of cellophane over it and hammer it out that way. And make sure it's even. What you're looking for is a more even cut, which means quicker cooking time and also more evenly cooked. But what we're going to do is we're just going to flip it over like this. You might have seen me do this before. Flip it over on its side. Closey up there. Flip it over on its side, and we're just going to take our nice sharp knife, and we're just going to run it through the middle. Try not to make too many cuts. Try to see if you can do it like a sushi master. Just like that. Okay, so it's a little uneven, obviously. You can see we got, oh, you know what? I should have cut the tender off. I can do that right now. Okay. I forgot that there was a tender involved. Okay, so it's not completely even, obviously. You can see that. You know, we got our tender, we got a smaller half, and then a bigger half. Look, guys, I'm not a butcher, okay? I'm also not a trained chef, as I've told you many times. But it's still going to make it cook faster, just by having that. So, let's go ahead and get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Wait. I don't want to do that. That's going to stink up the house. Okay, so just give this a really... There's chicken goo on it, right? I just want to give it a little quick scrub. Okay. Makes me feel better about leaving it down there. You know, guys, I'm like super not that scared of like animal blood a lot of times, and I know like a lot of people are super, freaky about that stuff sometimes. Like I will actually sometimes, like if I marinate a steak and put seasonings on it, I kind of do this to gross my girlfriend out, but also I actually do like it. I will sometimes like lick my fingers after like rubbing marinade on like a raw piece of beef. But when it comes to chicken, I'm as sketchy as anybody else. You gotta be careful with the chicken. You're not a rapper, Bacon Boy. Well, I don't know. Are you not? Okay, so let's go ahead and get some seasoning on this. I just got a little olive oil here. So this is also, like I was telling you, this is also what I'm about to do, a really great way to cook chicken breast, the way I described it earlier. This is exactly what I did the other day, just with less chicken. So go ahead and get some olive oil. You don't have to use olive oil. I just think it tastes like if we're doing something as simple as non-breaded skillet fried chicken, I like to use an oil that has a little bit more flavor, and olive oil does indeed have a lot of nice flavor. So let's just go ahead and put a little drip on each of these. It might spill over a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get those nice and lubed up. Everybody likes lube. Everybody likes to lube their chicken. Everybody likes to lube their skin. Everybody likes more lube in the bedroom. Everybody likes to lube their sin. Right? I'm not a rapper, but I'm a songwriter, baby. Okay, so we got that. Now, let's just go ahead and hit them with some salt. As I said, SPG. I start almost every piece of meat, maybe not fish, but almost every piece of land meat in this same exact way, guys. Salt, garlic powder. I always have granulated garlic or garlic powder, whatever you want to call it. Never do I not have it. So salt, garlic, and pepper. I'm not going to do the pepper quite right now because I'm going to add a couple more things to this. Actually, you know what? For the sake of the stream, I am just going to do salt, pepper, garlic. because we're going to put this in pesto and pasta, and it's going to be garlicky and delicious. So, and the other chicken is very seasoned. So for this, I'm just going to do it very, very simple. Just salt, pepper, garlic, and that'll be good enough. Let's flip it. I like to kind of push the seasoning in just to make sure it stays. And let's repeat the process. Some salt. Thank you, Tyler. Some salt, some garlic powder. Tyler, I was jealous of that wiener bagel sandwich you made the other day. Damn, dude. I like that. I like that kind of shit. I don't know about that green juice, though. I don't know what you were eating in that green juice. I mean, I'm sure it was healthy, but it looked real thick. It looked real thick to be eating with a bagel wiener sandwich. Or a wiener bagel sandwich. I don't know which way is better to say it. Okay, so that's just kind of simply seasoned right there. I think that's going to be good enough. Just salt, pepper, garlic. We're just going to give these a quick fry. Okay, just making some room for you beautiful people. The beautiful people, the beautiful streamers. Okay. Didn't really compliment, huh? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like if you're eating a bagel wiener sandwich, you gotta just go full throttle, man. I would just go ahead and have like an ice cold glass bottle of like Coca-Cola with it or something, you know. But I salute you for trying to do something healthy at least. That's good. That's good, Tyler. Any place you can fit it in is good. Okay. So, let's get our beautiful skillet here. You've seen it many a times. Jones soda. Dude, I haven't thought about Jones soda in a really long time. I forgot that they even existed. Yeah. I used to like the kind of the blueberry thing that they had. Bacon Boy, what's our ticker at? Just putting some water in this pot, everybody. Just getting it ready for the fettuccine later. Stop on that. Hey, what's up? Great. Hello, everybody. Bacon Boy's helping me count the people who are watching me because my viewer counter is not working. It hasn't been for quite a few streams now. I'm not sure what the reason is. Okay, so we got our skillet here. You know this skillet. I love her dearly. I've had her in my life for quite a while now. Copper bottomed. That's a really good thing to have. That copper looks black as hell in the camera, but either way, it's copper. I promise you. Keeps the heat nice, just like it's supposed to be. So we're going to set this on, well, this is actually like low-high, but for this thing, that would be about medium-high. Because of the copper bottom, you don't want to turn it on to all the way to like the top level of heat because it retains heat so nicely. So we're going to, yeah, like low, high, almost to the middle of the knob. So we're going to let that get a little bit hot while that's happening. We're going to put some olive oil in here. We're going all olive oil for the chicken. Just enough to kind of coat the bottom. I think that should be good. I do indeed. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, what I'm about to do, obviously this is going into the pasta, but this is actually a really good it slaps. You're right, Alley girl. Uh, so sorry, I was baffled. I was tripped up by the cool millennial language you just used. I just want to be cool. No. Yeah. No. This is a really good way to cook any chicken breast. Like I was saying earlier, like if you ever want to mix it up, if you do what me and Emily do, which is cook a lot of chicken breast because we are or just chicken in general. We did like a good strong, probably 2 years of almost constantly eating baked chicken breast, skinless. Which can be tasty actually on its own, and it kind of makes you feel good. But the thing is after about 2 years, it gets extremely boring to eat. So one of the cool ways to do it is if you have a grill, of course, grill it. I did some of that the other day. It was really, really good. But another really easy way inside on a stovetop, get you a little olive oil, do what I just did, season it any way you want, even leave out the salt if you're going that kind of direction with your healthy eating choices. And yeah, just shallow fry it for a little bit. It shouldn't take more than like 4 minutes on each side. It's really, really good. It really is. So we're just going to let that get hot. Guys, you want to know a really weird obsession I have? No, this isn't the basis of this obsession isn't that weird. Look, I think my main struggle food wise is not, and I'd like to hear your main food struggles too. Please, actually, anybody tell me your food struggles. But sorry for saying strugs. But I am a salt lover. I'm a person who doesn't have a very bad sweet tooth. I'm not super into that. Although I have caught myself getting a little bit worse in my older age. But I love salt, and salt is bad for you. Obviously, it's bad for your heart, bad for your blood pressure. So that's not weird. A lot of people have a desire to eat salty things. I understand that, but I like it so much, people. I my main worst obsession right now. I fucking love pickles, guys. I cannot stop devouring pickles. I just by themselves. I love them. I love the damn things. And even weirder, I like the pickle juice. Guys, I was on Amazon the other day looking at a gallon of just pickle juice. You can buy just a gallon of pickle juice. I was seriously thinking about buying it, people. Do you understand how fucking crazy that is? I didn't, and I won't. But I was considering it, guys. You know what? I can just keep this in there, and I'll just have like a little sip every now and then. And that is not what would happen. That is not what would happen, and I will not do that. So don't get scared. Yeah, dude, I get that too. I get that for sure. Turn the heat down on that a little bit. All right, so sorry, it's about to start sizzling in here, guys. I still want to talk to you. Yeah, dude, I get the binging thing definitely. I think everything I love that's kind of bad for me, I just binge it. I binge it. That's what I do. Food, booze. I guess I can't think. Sometimes video games too. You know, not that video games are terrible for you, but you know, you shouldn't play video games all the time. We all understand that. But yep, I feel you on that, Bacon Boy, for sure. I mean, I actually straight up deleted. I deleted Postmates the other day. It was Emily's idea, but like I was talking about it. Like, yeah, I deleted it, man. I was getting fucking fast food too much. Stupid. Late night fast food is like the worst thing you can do for your body. Dude, Tyler, I get you, my man. You put it in there, it's just for you. It's your little secret, you know? You keep it down there, and before you know it, you're eating fucking a box of Twinkies every 2 nights. It's hard, guys. Food, I think, and also I see what you're saying there. Your grandma drink pickle juice on the daily. Is she you know, that I feel like sometimes grandmas are like super powered somehow. Especially like our grandmas, because that means they were like alive like during like World War II, you know, like they're just like, I think they were just a stronger generation. My grandma lived to be 85, I think, and she like was like a pack a day smoker. 85 is a ripe old age, if you ask me. Blue. Did they taste good though, the blue Twinkies? Let's tilt this down a little bit. There you go. But I was gonna say, I think food is like the hardest, I think, addiction to have, because I think we all sort of have it a little bit, right? I mean, obviously it becomes a dangerous thing, but I think we all have it a little bit because it's the most primal urge that we have. We all have to eat. We all enjoy eating, no matter how picky you are or how open you are to food. You know, whether all you want every day is a piece of toast. And like a piece of, if let's say all you eat is toast, that's how picky you are. You still love that toast, you know? We love food. It's hard. Oh, now, you know what? Now that you're saying that, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Bad decision, Twinkie Corp. I guess Hostess. Oh yeah, guys, right here too. If you guys don't know about this, splatter screen, mostly for grease. It's wire mesh. If you guys catch yourself enjoying this little thing that I'm doing here, and you end up doing this a lot, get yourself one of these. Or if you're frying anything in general, because grease will splatter all over the fucking place. And yeah, it kind of burns when it hits you, which is a bummer, but also it just like, it messes everything up. So if you find yourself starting to shallow fry a lot, get you a splatter screen. It saves you a lot of cleanup. Okay, so let's go for a minute. Sorry, I've been chatting with you guys. Let me take a little look-see here and see what we look like on the bottom. That looks pretty good. Yeah, we're getting a good crust, but it can do another minute. All right, so every now and then I like to kind of swish the pan and get the oil just kind of mixed around on everything, you know, just to make sure everything is not settled too much. Sometimes the oil will slide to the edges of the pan, and I feel like the chicken that's like in the middle of the pan isn't getting touched by the oil as much. Give these babies a flip. A little flippy dip. Now, if you are cooking these just to eat them the way they are, something that I like to do and I would suggest is maybe, well, I mean, you obviously want to cook the chicken through and you want to make sure it's cooked to temperature and not pink in the middle, but I would also suggest definitely keep it on a high heat because you want to get a crust, or maybe turn it up high at the very end if you want to cook it low just to make sure it's cooked. But for tonight's purposes, I might not make sure that they're perfectly crusted because eventually they're going to go into a pasta that has a bunch of sauce. So we got that. This time I'll remember to do this. Let's go 3 minutes right there. Let's let them cook themselves. Oh, here, let me show you though. They still look beautiful, even though they're not crazy crusted. Look at that. I mean, that looks pretty appetizing, right? Not bad. Not bad for a relatively healthy meal, you know, right there, if you just had that. You cook it with some rice, you know, maybe get a little salad in there, or like, you know, if you're like us and you try to do, you know, cook relatively often in the week, eat you like a canned veg, a green bean, kidney bean, get some frozen green beans if you want to be even healthier, but still not like have to deal with fresh green beans. Yep. Okay, so while that's going, I am going to go ahead and heat this up. Get the water boiling. Oh. Okay, let's take a gander at these guys. It's kind of soothing just hearing that sound, isn't it? I like it myself. Oh my God. So tasty. Okay, so that was about 3 minutes on each side. Let's go ahead and take one off and test it. Let's just test it. take the thickest one. Now, guys, I've shown you this before. I've used it a bunch. I did not grow up using a meat thermometer, but it really is a great utensil to have, especially if you have one like this. Very simple, easy digital thing, just a little digital temperature reader there. I love this thing. So we're looking for 165. Okay, we hit 165. We're good to go. Okay, so go and turn the heat off of that right there. Take that off. Okay. Just to make sure, sometimes these little fat boys on the end here, these little tenders, sorry for that being so, there we go. These little tenders right here can be a little problematic because they're thick. They're smaller, but they're thicker. Let's just stick that in there. See what we get to. Oh, we're good to go. Okay, 165 on all of that. Now, it's just one chicken breast, but like, look at that. When you cut one chicken breast into a half and then take the tender off, Daniel, what's up, baby? Yeah, man, we're skillet frying. Now, this is something, you might have missed it, Daniel. Now, this is going into, as the title says, into chicken pesto pasta. But this is also one of my favorite ways to just cook chicken sometimes. And it's a relatively healthy way to fry chicken. But, like, look at that. Like, this was one chicken breast. Think about that, guys. When you buy chicken breasts at the grocery store, you can get one of those packs of 4 where they're gigantic pieces of chicken meat, cut them in half, and you have, would you think that was one chicken breast that was cut in half? No way. Those look like perfectly normal pieces of chicken right there. That is one chicken breast turned into 3 pieces. That's how you stretch that budget. That's how you make it work. Know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're good to go on those. So what we want to do now is, we got the water about to boil over here. We're going to make the fettuccine and make it good. We're kind of relying on that. I probably should have done that first, but the good thing is that we're also home making pesto pasta. So let's go ahead and move on to kind of what I consider the main event of this podcast, and let's go ahead, or podcast, this stream, and let's go ahead and make some pesto. So, whoops, sorry. So, okay, so we got our chicken. Let's let that cool off. I'll just set it over here for now. And let's break out my new baby. Daniel, you didn't see this. Emily got me this for Valentine's Day. Look at this shit. That's my food processor is what that shit is. I'm so excited. It's got little suction cups on it, little suction feet. So, let's take this off because that's going to fall. Let's remove this. This is the first time I'm ever using this, guys. Oh, shit. You know what? Damn it, guys, I really should probably wash all this shit. I didn't think about that earlier today. I'm sorry. You might have to watch me wash this. Because I don't want, like, plasticky flavor in my pesto. Sorry, everybody, you're going to have to watch me wash this. Okay, so, that's what we're going to do. So let's just leave that the way it is. Unlock it. Isn't that how? Sorry, I'm learning how to use this. Okay, I can get that piece off, and this piece, and that's in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. That should probably be washed too. All right, let's wash some dishes. Where's just going to do a hand wash. Let's just keep it easy. I mean, I don't know why I told you that. It's not like I would like start a dishwasher cycle with you guys here. That would be rude. I think that would be flat out rude of me. Okay. Now, if some of you weren't here when Bacon Boy, what's the tick? If some of you weren't here when I started this, I skipped last week because it was Valentine's Day and I wanted to do my annual steak cook-off, but steak meal with my girlfriend, and I didn't really want to stream it. But honestly, sorry for the loud noise. Honestly, this meal that I'm making right now, this is a perfect date night, Valentine's Day night meal to cook. You can impress people with it because I feel like anytime you make pesto, at least for people who aren't used to getting home cooked food, if you make someone fresh pesto, they're gonna fall in love with you immediately. You know what I'm saying? It's a guaranteed winner, I feel like. Thank you, Bacon Boy. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching me. As you can see, Bacon Boy has given me the number tick of how many people are viewing at any given time because mine has not been working for quite a while. Not sure why. My app is all updated and stuff, but it has not been showing me how many viewers I have, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. That's why I have Bacon Boy on my side. Okay, I'm going to call that clean. Sorry, I'm going to give that a little spray. Just a little spray off. All right, that's clean enough for me. Let's sit that over here. Clean some of the smaller shit. Water is still not boiling, so we're good to go. Okay, here's the dangerous part, people. I've already cut my finger on this podcast stream once, so that means I can't cut myself again, right? I think that's what that means. The blade, important to wash, but also handle with care. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus! Blades everywhere. Okay, we're just going to call that good. Okay, let's call that good. Oh, good call. I texted us both to remember that, and I still forgot. Okay, that feels clean to me, everybody. Let's dry these bad boys off. I'm gonna bring you up here. Sorry for that. Let me tilt you up a little bit. Sorry for that as well. I know that's loud. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened? There we go. Okay, our water's starting to boil over here. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So let's just give all the components a little wipe down. It's okay if they're a little bit wet, I think. Everything is nicely rubberized on this thing, so no water is leaking into anything important that doesn't like water. Turn you this way. Try to get most of the water out there. We don't want any excess water in our pesto, guys. Okay, locked. Excuse me. Okay, that feels good. All right. Okay. Now this one goes like this. Yes, but I don't need to do that right now. Okay, so great. So we got that covered. Let's put that there. Alrighty. So what do we want to do? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and let's get our ingredients out. So we got a shit ton of basil. We're gonna have some garlic. We're gonna have some Parmesan cheese. Olive oil, that's back there. We need the pine nuts. Pine nuts, as I said before, weirdly expensive pine nuts. Each one of these bags, see how big that bag is? Here's my hand for comparison. That's $6. $6 for that. I had to get two because there wasn't enough in one damn bag. So this making pesto is not the cheapest experience, but I will say that kind of makes a date night better, right? You spend just a little bit of money, it's good to go. We're all good to go. Dang it. Sorry guys, I had to blow my nose. Okay, so we have our ingredients out. I did run into a slight problem. My computer died, unfortunately. So I'm going to need to do something else. Hold on just 1 second, guys. see me that whole time? That'd be cool if you could. All right, so oh, thanks, man. Yeah, isn't that crazy? No, well, so this is like some foreign brand, which could have made it more expensive. I do understand that could be a possibility, but the thing is, I've actually done this before with just pine nuts that I've gotten anywhere else, and it is outrageously expensive. This is 20 grams, so I think that is. I looked it up. 1 gram is more than an ounce. I do believe. So 20 grams is. I looked it up earlier and I can't remember the math conversions now. But basically I needed a 1/3 cup of these. And I'm pretty sure, I hope I didn't buy too many anyways, is what I'm thinking. So, okay, so what we're doing here, let's go, I'm putting the fettuccine in the goddamn pot, okay? You don't need to see me do that. That's what I'm just doing it. Okay, so let's put 12 minutes for that. While that heats, get something I can stir it with. Tongs is great. That'll be good. It'll slip in. All right, so let's get our basil out. We need 2 cups of this. I think I might have bought way too much. I definitely think I might have bought way too much. Oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's rinse this off. Give it a nice, good rinse. Oh, God, that smells amazing, though. Okay, so. Oh, whoops. Basil smells so damn good. That's awesome with the cast iron pizza, man. I'm glad you're trying it. And actually, hey, another thing, a food processor is really good to make simple doughs. Simple doughs you can make very nicely. Okay, so this is about 2 cups right here. So we're gonna sprinkle these bad boys around. Well, okay. So we're gonna do that. And let's add our pied nuts. I'm just gonna taste one. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay, so I'm spreading these around a little bit. So what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna pulse a few times. Oh, whoops. Here, I'm gonna have to take this. Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Sorry guys, messed up a little. Wow, okay. Hold up. Come on. Guys, it's a new appliance. I'm figuring things out, okay? What in the fuck did they do to this? Here. Works for me. Okay, so all right, we have power. Perf. All right, let's get this out of the way. Stir our pasta a little bit. Sorry for all the anticipation, guys. I'm just trying to figure out this thing. I've forgotten to take a few of the little twist ties off and stuff of the electrical cord on the bottom. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so we pulse. Hold on just one little bit. Okay, so we pulse several times. Now let me show you this thing. Okay, that seems nice and incorporated. So now we add the cheese. It's okay, Spinky. All right, so that was the cut we needed. There we go. Okay. So about a half a cup of cheese. I went just a tidbit over because cheese is good. So we're going to add that. Sorry. Woo! That smells like fucking I just stuck my face in a goddamn garden. Okay, so this is Parmesan cheese. You can also use Romano cheese. That works just as well. Try to... Oh, and while you do this too... Oh, shit. While you do this too, get yourself a rubber spatula or any spatula that you have. Anything that can do this. Just scoop it off the sides. Put it back into the mix. We want it all to get mixed. Okay. So, now what do? We do the garlic. We're going to do about 3 teaspoons of garlic, okay? I mean, the idea is to use fresh garlic, but you've heard my thoughts on that. This is about a teaspoon. It works. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's beeping. That's for our pasta. Let me turn that off. Now, let's go ahead and drain our pasta. We don't want it to stick in there for too long. Just getting my oven mitts on here. Okay, sorry for that noise. That was definitely annoying. So let's go ahead and drain. Perf. There we go. Oh god, that smells amazing. Fresh pasta smells so good. Okay, so we put that in there. We taste one, of course. I haven't had fettuccine in a long time. I like old fettuccine. Guys, what's your favorite pasta? Favorite pasta shape? Which I guess is also the same as just saying what's your favorite kind of pasta. Not a pasta dish, What's your favorite type of pasta? While you're answering me, I'm going to pulse this some more, okay? Okay, we need to scrape again. Seems like this is kind of a constant thing you have to just kind of keep doing. You're kind of watching me use a food processor for the first time, guys, so bear with me. Oh, it smells so good. Holy shit. Basil is like one of the most impressive herbs, I think. Rigatoni is what you're saying, the twist, yeah. Wait, oh. You like the big tubes. Yeah, cool, yeah. Yeah. And Tyler, you like the spirals. I mean, I know that we all probably share the same thing, which is like they all are like good in whatever they need to be in. But yeah, I guess my preferred, guys, you might get mad at me here. I think my favorite is spaghetti. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love spaghetti, man. I fucking love it. Of course, if I'm making like a mac and cheese, though, I'm going to want macaroni. If I'm making what we're making tonight, I'm going to want fettuccine. But overall, I got to give it to spaghetti. Okay, that looks good to me. So now we do the next part of this, which is something that I have to go and read. So bear with me for a little while longer. Okay. This is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be real fun. I'm sorry, Hinky. I accidentally scared my cat when I clapped. All right, so what we're about to do now is we're going to add in slowly. We're going to add in slowly some olive oil, about a half cup of it into this. And what the point of that is, to slowly add it, is because that will help the mixture emulsify. We don't want something that's chunky, right? When you think of pesto, you think of like a sauce, even though it has all these raw herbs and garlic and cheese in it even. But when you eat pesto, it's like it's a creaminess. So that's what we're going for, and that's what emulsifying is. So let's go ahead and take the little chunk out. And we have this here, but I'm not sure if that is quite... Fuck it. It's not quite a half a cup, I don't think. Let's see. Actually, it was. Holy shit, it's perfectly a half a cup. Alright, well, let's see what happens with just a half. That's what they called for. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more because I don't think I've been completely precise. Just a little bit, not too much. You know how I am, guys. I sometimes start adding extra and retracting extra. I think this one makes sense, though. Just a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to pour this in slowly. as this is pulsing continuously, okay? Not like what I've been doing where I've just been pushing the button on and off. So, what we do to do that is we hit on. Can I do this with my left hand so that you guys can see better? Okay, let's try. Turn it off real fast. That is very loud. I am sorry about that. My ears hurt. So we're going to scrape. I'm going to scrape. I'm going to scrapey, scrape, scrape, scrape. We want all this to be involved. The recipe did not say to do this. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Let's taste the way it tastes right now. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's keep going. Whoa! I am sorry for that sound. That actually is like so loud that hurt my ears. I'm standing right here by it, so I can only imagine what it is for you by like with the speakers amplifying it. Maybe next time I use this, I will make sure to mute the thing first. Let me know. Should I mute it or should I leave it loud? Is it fine? That's the poll. Yes or no on mute it or not. Okay, so. Woo! That smells good. Okay, so let's take a little taste. It looks good. It's very creamy. A little bit creamier than what I'm used to with pesto. Not sure if that's extra. I don't know what. That does not taste bad. So, what we're going to do, obviously we need some salt. Well, we need some pepper. Obs. What am I doing? Okay, cool. Wasn't that bad? All right, guys. Well, it's going to happen again. So get ready. I'm going to do it again. Right now. God damn, that is a loud appliance. All right, so, okay, so, look, this seems like really good pesto to me. It is a little bit creamier and looking than I would think. I think there's definitely some things I can tweak. I don't think that tastes bad at all, though. I think that's pretty good. Goddamn, guys, it's already 8:11. We got to get moving. Okay, so we got our pesto made, all right? We got our fettuccine made. We got our chicken made. So what we got to do now is incorporate it all together in a beautiful, beautiful dish. So what I'm kind of thinking here, let's see what I can do with, ooh, I did not like that sound. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to pour some of this oil out. Because we don't want all that oil. That's not good. We already got oily pesto. So what we do is we take our leftover oil thing and we put a funnel in that bitch. Guys, get kitchen funnels. They're useful. And we pour that oil off that we don't want. Ugh. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? That is so... This is a weird appliance. I like it a lot, though. Okay, so, all right. So we're going to use this because it has the flavor of everything else that's in there, the chicken that we cooked, and we want to use that flavor. So what we're about to do is just incorporate everything. The chicken, the pesto, and some cream, which you haven't even seen yet. So hold on just 1 second. This is not a healthy meal, people. Not a healthy meal. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, guys. So here's what we're doing right now. So this is kind of supposed to be hot, so let's just get this heated up again. The recipe I'm using, is actually a recipe that uses asparagus too. It's supposed to be asparagus in here, which we are. We're an asparagus family. We love it. But for the sake of this dish, I kind of didn't want to complicate it too much. I wanted just to make a nice pesto pasta and chicken, and that's it. So I'm not doing that. So the dish actually calls for kind of sautéing the asparagus and then sort of in a way like boiling or blanching the asparagus in heavy cream. So we're not going to do that part. So I'm going to get the skillet hot here, excuse me, and then I'm going to add the heavy cream. I'm going to let it get kind of hot. Maybe just let it mix in with the fond that's at the bottom here. And then after that, I'm going to add basically just the rest of the ingredients. And we're going to kind of incorporate everything and let it cook. It calls for 4 tablespoons of pesto. I think I might go a little bit more than what it calls for. But we'll see. We'll just taste it and see, and we'll go from there, right? Let's cut our chicken. You know what? I gotta clear some space. Too messy up here, guys. Too messy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to eat one of these guys. They look too good. Mm. So this is my leftover chicken here. Guys, this chicken is so tender and juicy. Oh my god, it's really it's like fantastic. It's almost as good as regular fried chicken, I swear to God. Okay. Let's check something out here. It's my scale. We're looking for a pound of chicken. So let's see if we got it, okay? So, let's go here. Start our scale. 0. Oh, we're very close. Not quite. There we go. Okay. So that's our pound of chicken right there. We're good to go. let's just do that. Okay, hold on just 1 second, guys. We're getting there. Huey, what's the tick? We've been a little bit quiet recently. Woo! 7 strong this whole time. I love it, guys. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for viewing, even though it's been a little bit wonky. All right. Well, hold on. All right, people, you ready for this? We're doing this for real now. The dish is about to come together. So I got this hot earlier, and I kind of forgot that I had gotten it hot, so I got a little too hot. So I turned it off for a while. We should be good now. Should be at a good temperature. So we're going to add 2 cups of whole cream. Which I think should be about this bottle. Indeed, it almost is. Okay, so a bunch of cream. Okay. Let me turn you. So we're trying to get all those goodies that are down there, right? Scrape up some of that fond. There's a little bit of oil left in it, which is okay. As long as it's just a little bit, that's still going to be pretty tasty flavor. We're going to let this cream come up to a little bit of a boil, okay? Simmer, really. But what I'm doing right now, and I actually might use a different thing. Let's use this. We're just going to kind of scrape up some of that fond. We want that. That's all really tasty flavor. It's just like chunks of kind of cooked chickens. Well, not skin because they're skinless, but pieces of just cooked chicken and seasoning, and it's going to make all of this taste really, really good. So go ahead and try to run something a little bit metal along the bottom of it if you have a metal skillet like I'm using right now. And then you have no danger of, scraping it. If it's like Teflon or something, you don't want to do this. That's one of the things I actually love the most about a stainless steel skillet. You can scrape the shit out of it and it doesn't matter. Put steel wool on it, it's all good. Okay, so we got a good scrape going on that. So yeah, let's just keep the heat on it. That shit's fire. So actually what I'm going to do now I'm going off recipe a little bit. You guys know I like to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding some pesto now as it starts cooking a little bit, okay? So it called for 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, these are heaping, by the way. 3, that's 4 right there. Let's see what that looks like mixed up. Because I want this to be pesto heavy, everybody. I mean, we made fresh pesto. We don't want to cloud that, you know what I'm saying? We want to be able to taste that. So we got this really pretty kind of like light green color working right now. I'll show you. But that cream and that pesto really looks nice together. Here. Right? I think this is going to be a good one, Emily. I think this is going to be a really good one.
I'm excited.
It makes it look a little bit whiter on film. Imagine what you're seeing right now, but with a little more tint of yellow to it. It looks a little bit more, I don't know, tasty. So, rid of that. Just take a little taste. Yeah, we want more. We want more of that pesto. Come on. We want this shit to look green, don't we? We're in it for the pesto tonight, people. So I'm adding more pesto, more than the recipe calls for, because that's how we play. That's how we play in this place. I'm playing by my rules. Schaefer's rules, baby. I'm not even playing around anymore, guys. I'm adding more. More pesto. When I make pesto pasta, I make pesto pasta. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a whole fucking there's 2 cups of cream in there. We gotta make it flavorful somehow. That cream can get bland. I mean, it's rich and creamy, but it can be kind of bland. It's not zesty at all, you know? It's on like the opposite end. Let me try that. Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about, babe. Don't We're making pesto pasta. We are not going to short ourselves on the pesto, especially when we make it fresh. I'm going to add even more. I'm going to add this whole fucking thing to it. We want this to taste good, people. Know what I'm saying? I'm going off recipe. This is what you this is what you see when you see lightning hot. All right? This is a whole, almost 8 cups worth of pesto going into my pesto pasta. Because I do not fuck around. You heard it here first. Look at this beautiful color. Look at this shit. Look at that. Wonderful. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful kind of mint green color. That's what we're looking for. I used basically all the excuse me, all the pesto I just made in that. And it's goddamn delicious. And here's the funny thing, guys. I don't think I need any salt or any pepper for that. That is perfect the way it is. It's good to go. I'm not going to add any more seasoning. Okay, so what we do now is we add our chicken. Wait. Chicken or pasta? Shit, hold on a second. Let me turn that down to low. Chicken! All right. Now, look, I like to test everything out, as you know. So we're not going crazy with the chicken just yet, because I'm going to add all that pasta. It makes me think I shouldn't add all this chicken, you know? But there's almost not that much left, so I am. Fuck it. Fuck it, guys. That's all the chicken. Remember to scrape the edges. Make sure you're not wasting any of that delicious fucking sauce you just made. That's more pesto, people. I'm not fucking around at all. Do you see how fucking crazy I am? I'm a crazy man. That's actually a really beautiful color, though. That's a really, really pretty pesto color right there. Lightning hot, baby. So we're going to let this simmer a little while. Got a little crazy there, guys, and I'm still a little bit crazy because this is coming together and it's looking fucking good. So we're going to let this simmer for just a little bit. I just want it to come up to a little bit more of a boil. And then we add our pasta. We let that kind of cook together and come together. And then we are done with this dish, my people. Here, here, let me show you. Sorry. Continue to scrape down. Let's use every little bit of that sauce that we can. I don't want to have too many dried edges on the side. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's good enough to me. I don't want any more liquid to cook out, so what we're about to do is add the pasta. So here we go. Got my mitts right here. That's too hot. Wanted to be cool, couldn't be cool. Okay. So we're adding most of this, but I'm not going to add it all at once because I want to make sure that it's a good amount that I'm using, or like, you know, the right amount that I'm using. Okay. Just kind of dip it. The pasta has been done for a little while, so I want to get it moist so that it separates easily. That's good. Here, I gotta try to show you this because this is beautiful. Here. Look at that gorgeous shit. So we're going to add some more pasta. I think we got the room for it. Let's see what that looks like. We're just we're tossing it, right? We're tossing it. We're not going too aggressive. We're not going too aggressive. We just want that sauce to incorporate with those beautiful fettuccine noodles. Oh my God, look at how beautiful this is. Can you imagine cooking this for someone for a date? Obviously, you know, don't take as long as I just did because you want to get to more important things. But Can you imagine, like, giving this to someone? They're going to fall in love with you instantly, people. Love isn't that hard. Love is not that hard, all right? All you have to do is cook something really delicious, have really good sex with somebody, and then you fall in love. That's how love works. Look at that beautiful color. My God. I am not going to add any more noodles. I think this is perfect right here. Oh, you know what, Tyler? I'm not completely done with that definition of love. Also, you need to enjoy the same TV shows. Okay, that's the other thing. Which sort of goes into you need to think the same kinds of things are funny. That's very important. So let's just group that into entertainment synergy. Entertainment synergy. That's what we're going to call that. Holy shit, guys. I fucking killed it on this one. God damn, this looks and smells good. Okay. I mean, guys, come on. This is easily, and be honest with me if you think if I'm saying the wrong thing here. This is easily, like, let's say, like a plate of this, like, you know, not the whole thing, but this on a plate, easily a $15 meal at an Italian restaurant, right? Come on, be honest with me here. If you think I'm being too generous to myself, let me know. But I think I'm telling the truth here. That you could easily mark this up to $15 for a plate of it. So I bet for this I could get generously 2 plates, but maybe even 3 plates out of this. Well, don't jump the gun there, Tyler. Don't you jump the gun. Schaefer's got some things to do. All right, let's go ahead and turn this off. Actually, you're right. I'm very, very close to doing the Schaefer bite. All right, so... Oh, my God. Just look. Look at that. Oh, my God. Okay, so we're just giving it a little mix. A little extra mix around. And yeah, I think you're right, Tyler. Let's go ahead and put this on a plate. Switch it back around. Damn. Okay. I gotta have a certain plate for this. Emily, this looks amazing.
It smells really good.
This looks, I mean, just look at this real fast. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Is that not, once I put that, like a portion on this plate, is that not easily a $15 meal from an Italian restaurant?
Yeah.
I could be making money off this, people, okay? But I don't. I spend money for you. Also, I will admit, though, it took me way longer to make it than what would be what would be expected at a restaurant. Let's be honest there. It took me like 3 hours to make this fucking thing. So I would have to be hustling, but I could hustle and make this quicker. I could. Okay, so, alright, so I got a nice plate cleaned. Let's see if I can do this. Definitely more fun, I think, Huey. But some people really love, from what I've heard about a life of a chef, it is kind of a rough and tumble life. It's a little bit like kind of just being like it's like being a trucker or something, but it happens to have something artistic to it. It's but like, the hours you work are late hours. There's a lot of drug use and alcohol abuse in the cooking world. And it's kind of like a little bit like being in like a band manager or something from what I've heard. It can be a little bit rock star-ish. Okay, so I'm trying to get this to where, okay, I've already plated it, so it's too late. You know what? I'm doing stupid shit that I'll need to do when I take a picture of this. You guys don't need to see my picture. Let's move you to the fucking eating zone. How about that? Here. Guys, face to face again. Look at us. Cheers. Okay. So we have this beautiful pesto chicken pasta dish. It smells fucking amazing. Amazing. And I'm about to eat it right in front of your eyes. Ready for this? Look at that. So this is just noodles, this bite. Oh my God. That is so indulgent. Okay. Here's a bite of chicken. Oh my God. Tyler. It doesn't slap. It pummels, my man. It pummels. That was another piece of chicken. We're going to eat them at the same time. Oh my God. That is so good. Now look, what you could do, I'm thinking while I'm eating here. I actually think I got the salt and pepper levels pretty good here, but one thing I was thinking is that if you kind of like have more of like a spicier tongue, you want to eat something a little hot, I think some red chili flakes could easily like make this dish perfectly spicy but not change the flavor, just add some heat to it. Don't go too crazy on the red chili flakes. Also red pepper would work, which is kind of just cayenne. Kind of things that don't have much flavor but just increase heat level. And because this dish is very much like a creamy, hearty, like but not very zesty because we added all that cream. Because of that, it is very much like a buttery. Sorry, it's very much like a buttery, creamy experience. Even with all that zesty basil and stuff in there, it kind of becomes this very buttery tone. So if you wanted to zest it up and spice it up and have something that kind of tingles, I would say you could add some chili peppers, like I said, or some cayenne. I would also say when you're cooking your chicken, you could maybe marinate it with some little like lemon juice or something. Maybe give the chicken the zest, and maybe it doesn't have to be spicy. Maybe it can be lemony. or limey, or whatever you like, whichever citrus you like. Orange even. I don't think orange would be good, but I bet lemon would. Tyler, I'm glad you like it, man. Let's go in for another bite. Here, ready? It's just so buttery and creamy and delicious. Like, I don't know. This might be sacrilegious, guys. I'm a Southern-born man. I think this is better than mac and cheese. I think this is better than macaroni and cheese. This is amazing. This is fucking amazing. Guys, that is so fucking good. This is probably going down for me for one of my top, I would say definitely top 2 best things I've made on this show. Maybe top 3. Actually, I could combine 2 of the things that I love the most, which is steak and this. Can you imagine not putting the... Sorry. Can you imagine... God damn it. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the noise. What is happening? Why is this happening? I was just able to sit it on, everything in the world. What the... Sorry, guys. Bad noises. I'm sorry. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's happening. I could sit my phone everywhere in my kitchen, but for some reason I can't sit it on my fridge right now. So, we're going to say goodbye like this, okay? Usually I like to sit you up here, but tonight the gods just... I think what it is, I cooked too good of a dish. My dish was too good this time, so something had to go wrong, which is right at the end, right when I'm sending you guys off. I'm trying to sit my phone up, and of course I can't sit it, which is just great because, that's how fucking life is. So, either way, thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for chatting with me. It's always fucking fun to see you guys. It's always fun to cook. And tonight, I think I got a banger. I think I cooked a banger, everybody. A slapper, if you want to call it that. Thank you for watching once again. Lightning hot with me, Schaeferborn. That's what this show has been. And next week, I'm going to cook something new. I'm going to cook something different. Maybe I'll use the food processor, maybe I won't. We'll see. But we used it tonight to perfection. So, I will see you guys later. And I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful weekend. And with that, I will sign off. Nighty-night, everybody.